Facebook is changing its rules for world leaders and politicians on Friday. The platform is ending the policy that exempted politicians from having their posts moderated. The policy was based on the company's belief that political speech was in the public interest, even if it was offensive, bullying, or otherwise controversial. But now Facebook is expected to use a strike system for politicians who repeatedly break the rules, like using hate speech or inciting violence. The move comes after former President Trump was suspended from Facebook in January for those reasons. The company also announced Friday that his suspension would be extended until at least January 7th, 2023.